Hey guys, welcome back. It's Sebastian. I'm a young professional. I currently work in medical sales. I just graduated college, 2, 3 years ago, and I've been working since. And I'm sure you've heard it before that the beginning, it's such a crucial time to begin building wealth, and starting a strong, foundational career. And it's tough because a lot of us at this point aren't even really sure what we want to do yet over the next potentially 10, 15, 20, 30 years. And that's okay. So today in this video, I'm going to share with you the top 5 things that I'm doing to set myself up for success financially and professionally. We're going to cover 5 actionable skills that you can start doing today that are going to help you level up professionally and set yourself up for a long career where you're able to build wealth. If you're in the same boat as me, we're all in this together. I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button down below. Now let's get into it. Now remember what I said, so these are all skills. So skills take practice, right? You're not going to be perfect at all of them. You might not be good at any of them, and that's okay. If you get 1% better every single day at all 5 of these, you're going to be better off than a lot of people. Just put your best foot forward, always work hard, continuously improve at these, and you're going to see the results. Now let's get into it. All right, so the first skill that you need to have is a positive results-driven attitude and mentality. And taking it a step further, it'll really help if you have a self-starter and resilient approach, whether it's professionally or personally. Having a positive attitude it's super overlooked. Like you hear people say, oh, attitude is everything. And professionally, especially when you're just first starting out, having a positive attitude, working well with others in collaborative team type environments, it really helps you go the extra mile, impressing superiors, and it really helps sets you up for success. Well, just be a good person, be nice to be around, and always ask yourself, am I making someone's life harder or am I making it easier? And that should help you know where you're at. Now, let's face it, there's not many jobs out there and businesses and industries that aren't really result-driven. So if you can demonstrate that you have a result-driven attitude, you're going to be in a much better spot than a lot of people. All right, moving on. The next skill is going to be effective communication. I really want to put this as number 1, but all of these skills are super important, so it's just going to be number 2. Just for starters, being an effective communicator allows you to crush a job interview. Being able to communicate well in an interview in a stressful, nervous situation really is going to help separate and differentiate you from, other peers. Being an effective communicator, there's so many benefits to it other than just professional, more into the personal finance side of things. Communication can be one of the most intimidating skills. Like, this is such a crucial skill. Anything that you can do to get better is going to benefit you in the long run again. All right, now this kind of builds from the last one, communication. So the next skill that's going to be absolutely essential is networking and being able to network effectively. You might be noticing a pattern here. I'm including effectively after a lot of these. There's a huge difference between being good at something and being effective at a skill. Aim and strive to be effective. Networking is a powerful skill and it's a tool, and it's allowed me to find a career in an industry that I love and a job that I'm very passionate about. If you're thinking to yourself, how do I start networking, right? Go on LinkedIn, and just reach out. Say you're someone that's aspiring to get into marketing, for example. Go and reach out to 10 people, local marketing agencies in your area that you want to work in. Or let's say you're already employed. Reach out to a bunch of people at companies that you aspire to work at in the future. Just stuff like this, building connections, it really gives you a great foundation, at the beginning part of your career. Now let's take a turn a little bit. Networking, it's great professionally, but this one is arguably, one of the top ones. Like I said, all of these are so important, but personally and for your, personal finances, networking is going to be how you find the best real estate agent to help you purchase a house in the future. It's going to be how you find your accountant. It's going to be how you, find people that are going to help you do things and help you conduct, big purchases in the future. You network all the time. If your friend says, hey, so-and-so is a really good barber, that's who you're going to go to. That's networking in a nutshell. Probably have heard this before, but it's not what you know, it's who you know. All right, moving on. So skill number 4 is going to be your ability to sell. Now, you might be wondering, sell what? selling yourself, selling an idea, selling a project, selling something that you create, anything. Just having the ability to sell is crucial to succeeding. When you really think about it, a job interview, you're selling yourself. When you have an interview, it's your opportunity to pitch yourself and say why you're the best candidate for the role. Think of it this way. If you're interviewing for a job and it comes down to you and one other applicant, but you sell yourself better than the other applicant, who do you think is going to get the job? You are. Being able to sell yourself, it's also just empowering. If you sell yourself, it means you're your own personal advocate. And a lot of times, we need to really work on this. And always remember, never sell yourself short. Always be your biggest cheerleader. We're always our harshest critic, but we always have to do the opposite. We always got to do our best selling ourselves. All right. And last but not least, skill number 5 is going to be executional skills. Now, it's no coincidence that, guys like Kevin O'Leary are always on TV talking about having executional skills. If you're someone that possesses strong executional skills in whatever field that you're in, you're able to dictate your future. For example, let's say, in your job, your boss asks you to come up with a business plan, or you're in marketing and you're coming up with a new marketing plan or idea or strategy. Your ability to deliver on those and execute at a high level is going to really separate you from, other peers in our same, in your age range as well. And that's what separates people, professionally. Now, again, let's look at the personal finance side of this. Now, let's say, you're someone with really good executional skills, and let's say you have goals, financial goals of, say, for this year, 2025, say you want to save $10,000 this year, or say you want to, save up for a new car. How are you going to get there? Having these skills of not just the end result, but the process is really important, and it's crucial and it's essential to building your wealth and starting your career. And again, like I said before, these are all skills and they require practice, right? I'm sure we all can agree, and myself included, I'm nowhere near perfect at all of these, but I do all of these things every day. I practice all of these religiously, and a lot of times without even knowing it. And I'm sure all of you guys are doing the same thing too without even knowing it. I hope you found a lot of value from this video. It would really mean a lot to me if you liked, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if there's any other skills that I should have added to the list, or in the comments let me know what you think. See you next time.